Well, hey friends. So today I'm going to chat with you about one of what I believe is one of the most overlooked factors in doing keyword research the right way so that your keyword research actually tells you the right keywords to use for your business so that it will grow your SEO strategy and get you more traffic to your website and ultimately more leads. Because without this factor, you may get clicks on your website, but you're not going to get leads, okay? So listen in. This is a very practical episode. You might want to take some notes, but we're just going to dive right on in, and I'm going to talk you through this key factor that I see so many people missing in their keyword research and SEO strategy. Ready? Let's go. Hey there, fellow entrepreneur. Welcome to Simple SEO and Marketing with me, Faith Hannon. Do you want to grow your business with organic marketing and finally feel like you can understand SEO? Are you scouring the internet for how to get more website traffic, SEO for dummies, and how to market on Pinterest? Have you tried to grow your business with SEO and blogging only to get frustrated and quit because it's overwhelming and too time consuming? Been there. Hey, I'm Faith Hannon, Jesus lover, copywriter, blogger, wife, wrangler of tiny humans, and barrel racer. And let me tell you, I didn't have time to waste sorting through SEO and keyword strategies that either didn't work or were so over my head I couldn't understand them. I honestly thought that SEO and blogging only worked for people with a PhD in tech jargon and a whole team of employees, until I learned these secrets. Good SEO strategies don't have to be complicated, and creating and marketing great content doesn't have to take more than a couple hours a week total. So pop in those earbuds, slam some coffee, and let's grow your business with simple organic marketing and a healthy dose of biblical encouragement along the way. Okay, y'all, so when you're doing keyword research, the temptation is to go big or go home. Ask me how I know. It's because I am Faith Hannon. I am a go big or go home kind of kid. Like in so many ways. I think I drive my husband a little bit nuts sometimes because I'm like, listen, we're just going to go big. And I mean it. And God bless all of my fellow other go big or go home people. You are my people, mi gente. But sometimes I have to curb my go big or go home desires when it comes to keyword research. Because the fact of the matter is, if you go for the wrong size keywords, or in my case, usually too big of keywords, meaning that these particular keywords are searched way too many times for small fish, Faith, to really rank for those keywords, or small fish, whatever your name is. Because the issue with going too big in your keyword research and your keyword strategy is that then you become a super small fish in a really big pond. Now, there's so many strategies that I've learned to kind of up your fish size and choose the right pond size, but ultimately your keywords and your keyword strategy should be casting a net for people to find you, right? And so again, the temptation is to go like, oh, I'm just going to cast the biggest net that I can. Well, skeet, that doesn't always work. So one of the things that I want to talk to you about today is actually not keyword size, but it plays a part. It works with keyword size so much, goes hand in hand with keyword size, and it is absolutely crucial to choosing the right keywords for your SEO strategy. And the thing that I want to talk to you about today is the searcher intent of that keyword. Because the temptation, I'm raising my hand over here, the temptation as a business owner is to just merely look at the size of a keyword, meaning, oh my goodness, this keyword is searched 90,000 times a month. I want it. Put me on that first page, baby. When in reality, maybe the searcher intent behind typing that keyword into Google doesn't actually align with what you want to get found for. Now, I know you're like, what? That doesn't make sense, Faith. Let me talk you through it. Okay, I'm going to give you some examples. Let's say that old Billy Bob types in the term Spurs stats. Great, you're a spur maker. You are like, hey, that's a good size keyword. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's going to get me 10,000. I'm going to appear before 10,000 people a month. I'm literally making all this up, so somebody please don't go. Don't send me hate mail. But anyway, let's say that, Joe Bob, the spur maker, is like, yes, I want to go for spur stats because all of my people, 10,000 people, are typing in Spurs stats a month. And I'm a spur maker. I'm going to give them all kinds of stats about how awesome my Spurs are, the best silver, the best quality, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to go for Spurs stats. But I'm on a call with Joe Bob, the spur maker. And I'm like, no, sir, we cannot use that because Billy Bob, who is typing in Spurs stats, is not looking for you. His intention, the searcher intention behind typing in Spurs stats, is to find out the stats about the San Antonio Spurs from last night's game. And Joe Bob, the spur maker's heart is just deflated because, well, he wanted to appear for that search results. And I understand being sad because this big keyword doesn't align with your strategy, but the fact of the matter is, even if by some miracle, Joe Bob, the spur maker, did rank on the top page for Spurs stats, this giant keyword that I made up, if by some miracle he did rank on the top page for that keyword, and people start clicking through to his website, they're clicking through, they're like, oh yes, Spurs stats, Spurs stats, Spurs stats. They're clicking through to his website and they're immediately clicking off and going back to Google. And they're increasing what's called his pogo stick rate, his pogo rate, because they're not finding what they are actually looking for. Joe Bob, the spur maker, is not what they were searching for. So their intention doesn't align with his website and his content. And so though he may get clicks and he may get traffic, he's definitely not going to get any leads from that. And it's ultimately going to hurt Joe Bob, the spur maker's SEO strategy. Okay. So just because a keyword has an appealing number behind the search results does not mean, hear me clearly, does not mean that that is the right keyword for you to use in your strategy. Okay. Now I have preached over and over and over again about ignoring the size of a keyword over authenticity. And it's something I talk to my clients about all the time. Like, I don't care. I do care. I care what the size of the keyword is, yes, but I would always rather have you use keywords that are authentic to your business and authentic to what your client is searching for over a bigger size keyword, okay? But as we move forward in learning about SEO and keywords in this episode, I also want you to set aside size in your mind, ignore size over the correct intention, okay? So I gave you that example about the Spurs, and I'm going to give you another example, like real life example that I've actually seen with a client. So I had a client we were doing keyword research for, and she teaches a lot on growing your business as a Christian. And so one of the keywords that we threw out that we were going to research was kingdom business. And I typed that in and it had a bunch of hits, and she has a bigger brand. And so it was a great keyword size for her. But I was like, what? That's surprising. So my little brain gets to turning, and then I get to looking at what the intention behind this keyword is, right? I'm trying to figure out what people are actually looking for when they type this keyword in. Well, it turns out there was a show with that same name, like a British show. And so she's like, well, can we use it? And I was like, no, we can't use it because people aren't looking for you when they type that in. Now, the temptation, I get it. The temptation is to try to sneak in there, with that keyword, like the Joe Bob and the Spur example. But really, if you try to rank for a keyword that does not align with the searcher intent that you're going for, it's not going to help your business. Yes, you may get like some views bumps and some website traffic bumps, but ultimately you're not going to be able to sustain that because one, Google's going to see that people are clicking to your website looking for, Kingdom Business, but they're not finding Kingdom Business. They're going to find the TV show. So Google will start getting savvy to that and stop putting you on the front page, right? And you're ultimately not serving people that you want to serve and how you want to serve them by trying to rank for a keyword that doesn't actually match for what they are searching for. All right. Now, 2 very simple ways that I want you to check if your idea for a keyword has the right searcher intent that you're going for. I don't want to say wrong intentions because it sounds like people are searching for things that are shady. That's not what I mean. I just mean the right searcher intent in the sense that what they're searching for aligns with what you offer and what you actually want to get found for. So 2 simple ways to check if your idea for a keyword has the right searcher intent. Number 1, y'all know I'm going to say Ubersuggest because I love me some Ubersuggest. But when you go into Ubersuggest and you're doing keyword research, and you type in the keyword and it gives you the size, blah, 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 blah. What you can actually look at is you can click down a little bit and you can see the top result for that keyword. And then you can just click around and you can click on some of those websites and be like, oh yes, this is similar to what I do. This is what people are actually looking for. Because Google is, their goal is to get the information that people are searching for in front of them, right? And so they're trying to index information correctly and get it in front of people. So if things are consistently appearing on the top page, that's probably what people are actually searching for when they type that phrase into the search bar, right? Okay, now the second way, super easy way to check if your idea for a keyword has the right searcher intent is to simply Google that keyword phrase and see what comes up on the first page. Like, what kind of sites are they? What kind of content is coming up? If you want to get super nitty gritty, you can even try to dig into like what kind of person this business serves. Okay. Now, this is really, it's a simple fact or a simple factor in doing keyword research the right way and figuring out the best keywords for your SEO strategy, y'all, but it is game changer, because if you're going for keywords with the wrong or the incorrect search intent, then you are wasting your time and can actually ultimately be hurting your business. So I know this episode was super short, super practical and tactical. It's how I like it sometimes, and I know y'all do too. If you are not signed up for the Keyword Research Bootcamp on Tuesday, May 16th, get your little tush on that list. I'm going to teach you how to do keyword research the right way. This is not just an hour-long sales pitch. I am going to actually walk you through the things that you need to know to do keyword research on your own. So get signed up. And if you have any questions, please shoot an email over to info@faithhannon. We would love to answer your questions. And ultimately, our goal is to serve you and help you grow your business in a sustainable way, using your website to be a traffic driver for your business so that you can serve your people using your God-given gifts and give glory to the King of Kings in everything that you do. So y'all have a great rest of your day and a great weekend, and we'll chat with you next week. Bye. Thank you so much for listening in today. Hopefully this episode gave you some really tangible tips for better SEO and marketing to get more leads and more sales from your website. If it did, can I ask you a quick favor? Would you please share this episode with a friend and then just take 10 seconds and go leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. That is the very best way to help more Jesus-loving entrepreneurs scale their businesses so that they can help more people with their gifts and make an even bigger impact for the kingdom of God. And guess what? We now have a Facebook community where we can learn, hang out, and laugh. Go join the Facebook group now. It's linked in the show notes. And all the other things, courses, coaching, and copywriting can be found at my website, faithhannon.com. Until next time, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.